Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Martha here again. And today's topic is, why is it worth it to buy your own house? I also want to give a shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. It really helps a small channel like me. So jumping into today's topic, I have a little notes here that I wrote down. But basically, why is it worth it to buy your own house? Number one would be to stabilize your housing costs. So, overall, when you're in a house, you can say goodbye to your landlord, no more fear of either being evicted or possibly increasing the rent, as most landlords, they do increase the rent. So, like every January or come the new year, all of a sudden your rent was, let's say, $1,000. Now your rent's all the way up to $1,025 or even 1,000, 1,500, depending if your landlord is nice or if he likes to increase the prices. It just depends. So generally, when you're in a house, you can also swap out your old appliances that you have for new energy efficient models. So in general, that will save you a lot of money too in the long run. So if you have like an old AC in your house, you can switch it out, and then that saves you money. Um, Also, number two, what we're going to talk about is paying a mortgage. It forces you to save. So, with every mortgage payment, you pay down your annual debt in general, and you also accumulate equity into your house. So, if anyone else is more interested in learning about equity in the homes, I can make another video about that and we can talk more in regards to that. Another tip on why is it worth it to buy your own house: you can design it the way you want. No one's telling you any more rules. Like if you were in a rental property, you do have to listen to a landlord. So in regards to designing your apartment, he might tell you no painting, you can't put up any nails in the walls, like different things like that. So you can't put up your pictures, you can't put up your frames. But when you're in your own home, you can do all these things. You can paint it, you can take out your kitchen backsplash, you can change that, your backsplash, you can change different things in your faucets, like doorknobs, different things that like add value to your home over time. You can change all that when you're in your own house, which is why I think it's really worth it to own your own home. And also you have privacy. So instead of being in an apartment with a bunch of people living nearby you, either they're at the top level or they're at the bottom levels, now when you're in your own home, you do have your own privacy away from people. So it's good because you're in a community, but at the same time, if you have a neighbor that was always bugging you in your apartment, now you can put up little shrubs, different landscaping, fences, whatever you want to do, you can do that, and it can really change the way you feel and your comfort level. Now you're suddenly feeling more secure in where you're living. You might even have security cameras, whereas when you're in a rental property, you really can't do those things, right? And number four, reason why it's worth it to buy your own house: welcome to your new side hustle. So there's so many options that you can do when you have your own home. So for example, if you have a 3-bedroom house or even a 2-bedroom house and you and your spouse are only using the 1 bedroom, the second bedroom can be converted to, either you can rent it out, and you can rent it out to somebody for either $700 a month. That's an extra $700 in your pocket instead that you were paying to the landlord before, correct? So you can rent out your rooms, extra rooms. You can even offer guests for Airbnb. You can offer guests if you don't feel comfortable with someone living in your house constantly. You can do an Airbnb. So generally, I think it is worth it to save up money and to buy your own house. So in my next video, we'll talk about more ways on how to save money and how to get that house that you want. So we'll talk more about that, and we'll talk about how I bought my own house at the age of 26 years old. So if you like this video, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out, and thank you so much, guys, for watching again. Take care.